Daedalus was the greatest inventor in Greece. With every invention, he brought humankind closer to the gods. Daedalus invented carpentry and all the tools needed to work with the wood. He invented the first bathhouse, complete with working showers. He invented the first dance floor so that Greeks could party down. Can you imagine how boring school dances were before there were dance floors? Daedalus then left and became the greatest inventor on the island of Crete, where he constructed the Labyrinth. The Labyrinth itself was a wonder to behold, but contained within its walls was something else altogether. Daedalus received a lifelong imprisonment as a reward for his labors, and he and his son were locked up at the top of the tallest tower in Crete. Daedalus spent his days watching the birds fly freely overhead and decided the only means of escape was to fly from the tower and away from Crete. He determined the best way to fly was to copy the birds, making wings from feathers and wax. In this instance, Daedalus made the biggest engineering mistake he could. He did not account for the human error. This account had a couple of very obvious flaws. First, if they flew too close to the water while fleeing the island, the wings would become wet and too heavy to keep flying. And second, if they flew too close to the sun, the wax would melt and the wings would fall apart. In the case of either event, the wearer of the wings would fall into the sea and perish. The wings worked perfectly, and Daedalus and his son Icarus were the first humans to fly. Icarus, however, in his youthful eagerness, became overwhelmed with the joy of flight. He soared higher and higher. Unfortunately, he forgot his father's words of warning. The wax on his wings began to soften and melt from the heat of the sun. Icarus' wings became apart and he plunged in the icy waters below, never to emerge alive. Daedalus' son paid the ultimate price because Daedalus himself failed to account for human interaction and the notion that the user will never follow instructions.